What's going on? What's going on, man? This your boy Two Ball. Two Ball in the morning. I got special guests, and I'm very, very excited, man. And y'all gotta tune in to their podcast, OTTV. Did I say it right? Oh, come on, man. OTTV. Let's introduce ourselves, ladies. Start.
My name is Chelsea, aka YOLO.
What's up, Chelsea?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Raydon, the biggest Don, Raydon Chang. Go Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow me.
What's going on, Miss Ray? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Two Bar?
And y'all got a podcast.
Yes.
The biggest podcast, though.
That part.
How long y'all been doing podcasts?
I would say we've been around maybe since 2020, COVID.
2020? COVID? That's when. So that's when y'all.
Okay, so we started COVID,
Right.
and we was rocking out for a couple years, and this is actually, we came out of retirement.
Mhm.
So we came out of retirement, me and Raydon,
Okay.
and we're basically bringing it back, and we're coming in full throttle action.
Can I ask y'all one question? Who idea was it?
It was actually me and hers. I know it sounds crazy.
Right.
I promise you.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be Ray.
No.
Wow.
And Raydon can vouch for me.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and Chelsea, we are like spin twins. But at the time, Chelsea definitely was very passionate about starting a YouTube channel and getting everything done. So
And,
OTTV is, you know what I'm saying, we here.
and y'all say y'all known each other since the 7th grade,
Sixth grade.
6th grade.
No, we was playing volleyball together in the 7th grade.
Chief, get off the couch. Get off the couch, Chief. Come here.
He was getting comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. He's getting his spot ready. And y'all don't know each other since the 6th grade. Y'all played volleyball. Who's the best volleyball player?
I was libero, guys. If you don't know what that is, Google it.
You was the who?
She was a libero. She played back row.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you guys don't know who that is, if you ever look at volleyball games, they have a different colored shirt. I had on a white shirt, and I played the whole back row. I never went to the front. That was Chelsea. Chelsea actually played all of them, but I definitely was back row, and I was a lefty.
Oh, okay. And I know if you play the front row, you should be tall. You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
Which I'm
gotta be,
tall.
okay,
Girl was blocking.
okay. You gotta get up there.
Spiking.
Okay. You ain't break no nails, did you? You ain't had no nails
I don't
on.
think I had nails back then.
We was into the nails back then, but we wasn't really into them how we are now.
I definitely had no nails when I was playing volleyball. I probably had them painted.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I was coming up in the 6th grade, oh my gosh, I was at downtown middle school.
I went to downtown middle
You
school
went to downtown?
for a year before I moved
Who was
to
your
high school.
teacher?
Yeah, I don't look now. Well, I'm
What
old.
grade was you in? Hold on, I let you. What grade was you in?
So I went to downtown middle school for half of 6th grade, and then that's when I moved to Raleigh.
6th grade. 6th grade. What year was this?
This was maybe 2007.
2007. Was Mr. Richter there, the gym teacher, the white man? He had to be.
Yeah, he did.
See?
And we had those grand black downtown middle school gym shirts.
and them big poles in the middle of the gym.
She real Winston for real, okay?
Come on now, me too. See, the only reason why I went to downtown because I went to Middle Springs and I was bad. I was super.
I wanted to go to Middle Springs.
Oh,
but
I was
my mom would
bad.
not let me go there.
See, I went to Middle Springs for a day and I got kicked out of class and then my mama said, "You going back to downtown?" And I wanted to go back to downtown anyway.
Yeah.
It was they had the girls at downtown middle. They, you know what I'm saying. But I want to get in. I would listen to y'all podcast and y'all was talking about relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about the 50-50 or the 70-50 or the 100%, however, whatever percent the men supposed to do. What percentage do y'all take?
So, I mean, I'm not going to say straight up and down where I'm sitting in front of a guy. I'm going to say you're going to do 60-40 or 70-30. But it literally depends on the dynamic. But I will say that it's not going to be a 50-50 thing for me because I know what I bring to the table as far as a household wife or girlfriend. I know what I'm doing. And I am the person to cook, clean.
That don't count. You can't say that though, Miss Chelsea. Don't say that. That cook and clean do not count.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It does. Okay, so you mean to tell me? All right, cool. So let's say the rent is 1,000, which just doesn't exist in the real world. The rent is 1,000.
Okay.
He's paying 500.
Okay.
I'm paying 500.
Okay.
But I'm doing his laundry.
Yeah, man,
Cooking
bro,
every
you
day.
get up, bro. I do the laundry. Come on, let's keep
Most
going.
guys don't do I'm doing his laundry. I'm literally making his plates, taking his plates from him when he's done. It's giving May, and I'm fine with that. I'm used to seeing that growing up. But if I'm paying $500, you paying $500 for $1,000 rent, and I'm cleaning and doing your laundry and cleaning up behind you and cooking every other day, no, I'm not doing 50-50 with you because I'm bringing more to the table at the end of the day. You gonna do take the trash out?
Okay, I'm gonna say
Most people don't even be more in mortgage. They don't pay mortgages. People be in townhomes, apartments, so you don't have to worry about cutting the grass. Now, if you want to talk about cutting the grass, we can get into that. We cut the grass every 2 weeks.
Ho. No, stop it. Every week. And hold on, since you want to say that, women don't do flowers no more. We could say it's certain things that
want no flowers.
Who?
Why a dude want a flower? Are you kidding me?
What you mean? If y'all got a house or whatever, like that's one thing I grew up, you know what I'm saying? That's how my mama grew up. I still work in the yard to this day. Like it's time that next week, you know what I gotta do next week? I gotta go pull weeds. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things that I'm used to a woman doing, you know what I'm saying? The femininity that's leaving women. I'm not saying all women.
Well, do my laundry then.
Shoot,
once a week.
I stay by myself. I make my bed.
And rub feet.
Oh, that ain't no problem.
Rub feet.
That ain't no problem. That's the easy part.
When I get done eating off my plate and I set it down on my nightstand or the dining room table, baby, come back and pick it up and take it to the sink for me.
That's it. That's what I gotta do.
And don't do that.
And
I don't do that. I'm not gonna do it.
When we get home from work, bring us a glass of wine, run a nice bubble bath.
When the last time you cooked for your man?
Take the kids to daycare.
When the last time y'all cooked for y'all man?
Well, I don't have a man right now.
So when the last time y'all cooked for y'all significant other?
Okay, so really quick, I don't have a significant other right now, but when I did, I cooked for him multiple times a week. I did his laundry.
How many times out the week?
I would say 4.
4 times out the week.
And then other times we ate out. But I would literally wash my clothes and his clothes. I folded our clothes both. Okay, I would clean up behind him. I would make his plates. I would pick up his plates. Like I was a damn maid.
Okay, so let's stop it right there. So you did all that.
But I'm not gonna call it a maid because that.
So okay, so I'm gonna do this. So who brought the groceries in? Who paid for the groceries?
Hell, I would hope the damn man.
Okay, so I'm just adding this up. We talking about money, and you talking about things that you did. That's two different. Like that's
labor.
the physical. That don't have nothing to do with my money I'm spending, baby.
Listen. When it,
But I'm paying half on the rent.
Oh, okay, we talking about 50-50. You talking about 50-50?
If we're switching it, then.
Okay. Well, we switching it. I'm paying for the groceries. It's 100%. Oh man. I guess you know what I'm saying. If I'm paying for groceries, everything, and you know what I'm saying. If I'm paying for everything, and if I ask you to do one thing, and you get an attitude, and I get mad, am I in the wrong?
if you're paying for everything,
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's when the lady is in the wrong. But this is where I want to come in.
Whoa.
No.
Go ahead. I just want to say
That's
whoa.
what I'm saying. That's where the lady is in the wrong. Like if you are getting an attitude about something and your man is doing everything for you, and you get an attitude about him asking you to do something. To me, she is wrong. Like
Right.
you should not be upset. You should be. I mean, I'm not saying be his slave, but
Yeah.
he ain't asking. He's asking you to do something. Like he's tired. The man don't work all damn day. He
Yeah.
paying all the damn bills.
Okay. So coming into a relationship, say if y'all just getting out of college, and y'all coming into a relationship, what is the split?
Okay. First coming out of college and we're both working mediocre jobs, understandable. But baby, you're gonna have to come hard in that household too. I'm not gonna be just doing cooking and doing your laundry and we're literally going 50-50. That's when I piggyback on what I said.
Okay. So when do the split, like when do y'all take the split up? So you coming out of college, when do the split be like, okay, it was 50-50.
The man starts making more because eventually, of course, it doesn't always go like that where the woman sometimes makes more, but for the most part, right, the man's supposed to bring in more of the money. So once he starts getting his stuff together, he done out the internship, he's making money, he's probably going to be paying more because he's going to also be working a lot too.
So what y'all think the percentage is in the household?
I would say it should be like 60-40.
Because I'm going to keep it
I
real.
would say 60-40.
I guess, and where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, what I see. I see our women taking care of our men.
Yes.
I mean, that's where I'm from.
That's real old school. So even more down to like this is how I look at it. Like you don't have to, but I know for me and the type of woman that I am, like if you're doing everything, like you might come home to like some little cute shit. You might come home to
Right.
some boxers. You
Right.
might come home to some random ass t-shirts. You might come home to a nice little jogger, some sneakers. Like that's the least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even still, like as far as the percentage, again, I feel like that's based on each individual household. Like you can't really put numbers on that because everybody's financial, like everybody
It's
is
different. It's
everybody's
different. You're right.
Like sometimes the woman is the breadwinner.
And
So
and
the
nine
woman,
times out of ten, this day and time, the woman is gonna be the breadwinner.
sometimes the woman might be pulling the weight. So in some situations, there's the man. He might be picking the kids up from school. Because he got time.
Yeah.
He might not be working.
Yeah.
The man might be cooking dinner that night because she has to work super late. So that's why I say, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I just feel like each household is different. But if you're asking like me personally, like
So you're not willing to compromise.
I definitely will compromise if I need to, but I don't.
No, no,
want
no,
to.
no, 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 no. See, you got to get that out your. See, this is me talking. I feel like in a relationship, it's all about compromising. Even if you don't want to, it's just a part of a
But
relationship.
what did I say though? So
You
that's my
will,
answer.
you will, you
That's
will,
my answer.
you will. Okay,
But you.
all right. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't want to,
You got to.
but I will. Though.
You got to. It's not a want. You got to. Because everything as far as like relationship, it's gonna be some compromising in it.
But are we not allowed to say like be truthful here at the table?
Yeah.
Because in real life, I don't want to do that because like me personally, I was just raised like my dad paid all the bills, like the mortgage. My mom maybe paid a light bill here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like she always took care of me and my sister, extracurricular activities, always made sure me and my sister's hair was done, always made sure our clothes and everything, we look good. But as far as like the bills,
Yeah.
those came in the mail. Guess who those
Yeah.
went to?
But and I'm also
Dad.
and I'm glad you saying the key thing. You had your mom and your dad.
Mom and dad. Like I grew up with both of my parents in the home.
And-
So did Chelsea, so she knows what's going on.
So in a lot of house homes,
we can say what we're saying.
and I agree because I was just talking to someone the other day and I was like, you could tell when a woman don't have their dad in the house. You know what I'm saying? You could tell.
You can tell.
Like they chasing the man or certain things, like they willing to put up with everything with that man.
Get into it too because I also feel like men, for me, the type of man that I want, like I want my man to be able to go build the deck. You know what I'm saying? Like
You want an outside man.
I want a man that's good with his hands. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go call Bob the builder when Bae already can fix the toilet or.
What I will say, my dad, he was a very like handyman, carpentry work, like he does it all, right? I've never seen a maintenance man in our household, but he did look at me being realistic in this generation and day that we're in. He said, "You have a man. If he can't fix it with his own two hands, make sure he has the money to be ready to pay for it.
That's real.
One or the other.
That's real. That's real.
If you can't do either or, then he ain't the one."
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this too. We ain't got too many built the bobber these days either.
There's
You know what I'm saying?
There's still, let's clear that up because we have to give credit where it's due. There still are men that will do that. There still are men in
Yeah.
the world that exist. There
Yeah.
still are men that will go cut the grass on Saturday.
Oh, I cut the grass.
Feel
I
me?
cut the grass.
There's still men that will go and fix the tub. There's men that will go into the it's a leak or something. There's men that can
Yeah,
do that.
it is. It is.
Not a lot of men.
It's not.
But
That's
there
just
are
like
men that
we don't
still
have
fit.
too many. If you pay attention, we don't have too many. I'm talking to my black men in construction. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many. Hispanics gonna go.
Okay, so let's get into it a little bit deeper because I know Chelsea, like I can say this, like what about the women in the household outside of cooking and stuff like that? But are you able to help your man manage his money? So if he is if he is bringing in a lot of money, are you able to
Come on
say,
now.
Hey, babe, so look,
Come on now.
Are we able to budget? Are you able to come to the table and say, look, this is how much money we're gonna spend this month, and let's not go over our budget?
And I'm glad you said that because I was gonna bring that up. And that's what men looking for. Actually, we looking for a smart woman. We don't want no thought. We play around. No, I'm serious. Don't get me wrong, men. We play around. We don't cheat. I stand on that.
Black men.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay.
They don't.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I will say I know like all women don't do the things that I'm saying they do. So no, yeah, 50-50. I get it. When a woman don't do none of the stuff that I'm saying, absolutely. But the kind of women that we are, which is why we're so gun ho and like really putting our foot down is like, because I am the one to help my man budget. No, you shouldn't spend that because this, that, and the third. That's excessive. Why are you doing that? No, we're gonna do it this way.
But do you want the $1,000 pocketbooks?
And
I'm asking.
yes,
y'all
I
want?
do. Yes,
I
but
mean, yeah, but not if it depends on what my man's status is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask for nothing crazy. I'm gonna be realistic.
All right.
And if I know he's trying to get to it, I'm not gonna burden him. You know what I'm saying?
but I also, even what you said though, because that's a great question. I also feel like if that's not something that you were able to do before for yourself, like you shouldn't expect your man to be able to do those things for you. Like me, I'm just on some shit like, why would you put a man in a position to where you feel like he's obligated or he has to do those things when you never even had those things?
Come on now.
You weren't even able to do those
Come
things
on now.
yourself.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Now it's different if you was already coming in and you got bags, shoes, and you like that's how you coming. You come in trim like that. So it's just like if you weren't doing that before, not saying that the man shouldn't do that, but it's just like there are women these days that feel like you get with a man, you get with him, he got to do this, he got to do that. Like when you weren't even able to do those things for yourself.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let these ladies know if they get with me, what they getting? 2 front teeth. No, just playing. No, for real. Like right now, I wouldn't date a woman right now. I'm not with it. Not right now.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not ready I want to know what I'm saying, for me to just to settle down and say, you know what, I'm focus on this. Because that's not what I'm gonna focus on. You know what I'm saying? I might want to go to Timbuktu and stay for a whole month because I have no kids. You know what I'm saying? So when a person like me, it's hard because I have no kids. You can't make me sit here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I have been in love, and I still love the girl that I was in middle school with. Like when y'all was in 6th grade. Yeah.
I'm scared of that. What is she doing now, if you don't mind? You don't
What
gotta
is she
tell me
doing
that.
now?
What is she doing now?
She's taking care of her daughter. I actually that's like my stepdaughter, and she calls me dad. You know what I'm saying? She was a baby. I raised her, and she still called me dad, and I still send her money to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Bar, that's really dope. Actually, can we really talk? That's now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting.
No, you good.
But like, let's kind of get into that because there are a lot of
Stepfathers?
figures, stepfathers, like that have to step up and play that role. Like, how do you feel about dating a woman that already has kids prior to you being in a relationship with her, or even just dating her or getting to know her? How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm the type of person you only can have one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to date the girl with like 2 or 3 kids. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? But me and the young lady, we was like talking like every day in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So we was already, you know what I'm saying, talking to each other. And then when we got older, it's just like you went to one high school, I went to another one. And then all of a sudden we meet back up and then we just started talking. But it was a blessing actually, because she actually taught me a lot. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just because sometimes as men we could be selfish and we don't know we be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because we just so stuck in our ways as a man. And I had to find out I was a selfish somebody sometimes. And I still am because, once again, I have no kids. So, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I be like, man, it's all about me. If I want to go, I'm going to go. You can't tell me no. But I had to learn how to compromise and, you know what I'm saying? I can't go chill with my homeboys right now. I can't go to the studio. Matter of fact, this what happened. So I was working at the studio. And I'm talking about being in the studio all day. That's all we know. Studio. She put me 9 to 5. She put me from 9 to 5. And my homeboys was like, bro, you gotta be, she did you like a job. I'm like, man, I got a girlfriend. But eventually, I was like, nah, I'm gonna put my foot down. Because you know how your homeboys. So listen, fellas, it's okay. 9 to 5 yourself. Spend some time with your ladies. It's okay. You can.
It's called consistency.
Yeah, especially the older we get.
Yeah, the older we get, a lot of men, men and women are going to want that consistency and that stability every day. I know my man gets off at 5 o'clock. We're going to have dinner. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And some people look for that, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No, it's not.
As I get older, I kind of want the consistency too.
Yeah, I'm getting older, and I'm noticing. I'm like, man, as I turn around, I'm like, man, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
It don't be fun sometimes.
No, it's not fun. especially when you're the nights. You like, dang, I just need somebody to hold me.
No, for real.
Kiss me on the cheek. Tell me it's
Come
gonna
on
be
now.
okay. Tell me
I
it's
had
gonna
to.
be
Sometimes
okay.
I gotta call my mama and say, "Mama, just tell me you love me."
Come on now. Sometimes I just want to cry on your shoulder and we
Come
just
on.
lay in
No,
the
I ain't
bed.
crying. I ain't doing no crying.
Not you,
Oh,
the
okay,
as
okay,
a
okay.
woman. Like sometimes I just rub my back, baby. Tell me everything gonna be okay.
That's it.
Sometimes
You right.
I want to tell you how my day was, and I don't want we.
I ain't gonna lie to
so
y'all.
much.
I talk this now, but as soon as I get in a relationship, man, it's
You
just
wanna be
that. It's that.
outside?
It's that word time.
It's time. It's communication. It's answering questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a relationship is a job. It's a job, and
It's
you
it's.
can't half-ass it. You half-ass it, then it's gonna come with toxicity. You want to deal with the toxicity? No, you gotta come ready.
Well, I think I'm a little toxic.
I am too.
I think I'm a little
Okay,
toxic.
let's get into this. What's a toxic trait that you have?
What's me? What is a toxic trait I have? My mouth. I just say anything. If I at that moment, if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'ma say it. So I think my mouth could be toxic. Yeah, yeah, yep. My mouth. What about y'all?
Mm, yeah, I think I would say my toxic trait is that I'm a tad bit dominant. And so like when I want stuff a certain way and it don't happen, then I throw a temper tantrum or I'm just doing the most. And it's terrible. I know. You know, I've gotten better over the years, but it's just like what the hell.
You're spoiled.
But yeah, I guess because I'm spoiled. That's it.
I believe all women spoil. All women spoil.
No, some women just go with the flow. They don't even be caring for real.
Oh my. You just can't go with the flow now. I mean, if you want to, you can. I mean, hey.
But it's some women that does, and they're just not problematic. I'm not saying that we are problematic, but you know, we're used to certain things, and that's the thing. And this is another conversation too. You know, I've talked one time was talking to a guy, just general conversation. Like I think he's like my cousin, and he was just like, I don't even really be caring to talk to girls that was super like dads in their life because then they looking at me like they want me to be their dad and they have high expectations. So it's like I hate that too for me because me and Ray Don, we grew up with our dad. So when I'm talking to a guy, I'm looking at him, I'm like, nah, like I do have certain expectations. And if that's too much for you, which it do be too much for men, I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
So basically, what you're saying is men looking to prey on something that they can easily attack.
Yes, because some men are weak. Some men, and I said all.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So,
I'm with you.
which is why I literally only had one real relationship. Is because like he was like, girl,
And that's crazy that you said that because I only been with one relationship. One. My whole adult life. One.
yeah,
One. I don't go date 30 people and all that because I believe in spirits. And I ain't got time to be acting like you and you and you and you and you.
Okay, so look, Tubar. Earlier you had mentioned thoughts, and we're gonna go back to the reason I want to get.
Thoughts?
Yeah,
Come on with it.
I want to get back into that because, like, did you ever have a time where you were like,
Thottish.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
yeah,
What?
he's a man, of course.
Come on, man. I'm ready. Matter of fact, I'm ready to thot right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm weak.
I'm not, but this the thing about me. I control my thoughtness. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard a question somebody asked. Has somebody had a relationship? I mean, been in a relation this year? I have not. I ain't touched none of y'all. 2020. I ain't touched
Yeah,
none
that
of
was the
y'all.
question. I haven't. No, yeah,
And I stand on
nobody
that.
this year.
Like,
No.
but some men can't handle that. They like, bro. They be like, how you do that? Be like, what you mean? How I do that? That's easy. Like, if I want to go get off, I can get myself off.
Clock it.
Come on now, you feel me? Like that's just I'm not willing to give myself to anybody. But when I want to thought, I go thought. But I'm a smart thoughter. I just don't got dang up. Yeah, I'm a smart thoughter.
a smart thoughter.
Yeah.
Listen, are y'all smart thoughters out there? Or y'all just sticking and moving? What's the
Some of them sticking and moving. I'm a smart thoughter.
What's the tier? Is y'all smart thought, then y'all sticking and moving?
You got to be a smart thought. Sometimes you got to stick and move too. Now I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. But you gotta be. But I ain't with all that. But since I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been living since like I live a certain way, so I try not to do certain things because I have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? When you got boundaries in life, you can't cross them boundaries. 99.1 the hit, 99.1 the hit. OTTV is in the building with me.
We're here.
OTTV on the check-in. FYI, y'all, if y'all don't know what OTTV stands for, it stands for Our Time. And at the time, we were just big on, like, we had been doing a lot. Like, the people knew us. We knew all the DJs. We knew all the rappers. We knew all the trappers. We knew all the entrepreneurs. We knew, like, hell, everybody, anybody, like, the who's, like, we knew them. And we were just on some stuff like, it's our time. Like, it's our time for us to, like, put ourselves out there and not be afraid, use our platform as a platform where people could come and it was a safe space. Like, you could be yourself. We could vibe, we could vlog, you feel me? You could do whatever you want to do on our vlog, on our YouTube channel.
What is y'all social media?
So OTTV or our personal?
Either one.
Okay, so we'll start with OTTV. Again, that stands for Our Time, and our Instagram, which is _OT_TV. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube, of course. So make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, please.
Don't play, please, and thank you. And as far as my Instagram, it's Radon Chong, the biggest, the one, and the only, the biggest Don.
The biggest Don.
And it's your girl, YOLO. You know what I'm saying? Big YOLO, not a little one. You feel me? And we here with 2 Bar. Thanks for having us today.
Thank y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
And make sure y'all follow me, man, on all platforms. 2 Bar Radio with the number 2, BARRADIO. 2 Bar Radio on all platforms. And make sure y'all follow 99.1 The Hit on 2 Bar Radio.